Please come. Someone has hurt my parents and my family.
Sorry?
Someone has shot my parents. Please come.
What's someone's what?
Someone has shot my parents. I think they're all bleeding. They're on the floor.
The Gonzales Family Murders, which took place in North Ryde, Sydney in 2001, are among the most shocking and brutal crimes in Australian history. Sef Gonzales, a 20-year-old university student, was found guilty of murdering his parents, Teddy and Mary, and his sister, Clodine, in a calculated attempt to inherit the family fortune. This video delves into the details of the heinous crime, the subsequent investigation, and the trial that revealed the depths of Sef's betrayal and brutality. The Gonzales family. The Gonzales family emigrated from the Philippines to Australia in the early 1990s seeking better opportunities. Teddy Gonzales was a successful immigration lawyer, and his wife Mary was a devoted homemaker. They were well respected within their community and known for their generosity and kindness. The couple had 2 children, Clodine, a 17-year-old high school student, and Sef, a 20-year-old university student who seemed to be following in his father's footsteps. To those who knew them, the Gonzales family appeared to be living the Australian dream. However, beneath the surface, tensions were simmering, particularly between Sef and his parents, who were reportedly unhappy with his academic performance and behavioral issues. The murders. On the night of July 10, 2001, the tranquility of the Gonzales household was shattered. Sef Gonzales, harboring deep resentment and driven by a desire for financial gain, brutally murdered his family. He first attacked his sister Clodine in her bedroom, stabbing her multiple times and strangling her with his hands. He then moved on to his parents' bedroom, where he bludgeoned his father Teddy with a baseball bat and stabbed his mother Mary. The crime scene was staged to look like a home invasion gone wrong. Sef sprayed graffiti on the walls, including the words "Fuck off Asians, Ku Klux Klan," in an attempt to mislead investigators into believing that the murders were racially motivated. He then disposed of the murder weapons and his blood-stained clothing before calling the police, pretending to have discovered the gruesome scene upon returning home. The investigation. Initially, the police were puzzled by the apparent lack of motive and the staged racial slurs. However, as they delved deeper into the case, inconsistencies in Sef's statements began to raise suspicions. Sef's behavior in the aftermath of the murders also seemed odd. He was seen shopping for a new car and going out with friends, displaying little of the expected grief and shock. Detectives from the New South Wales police force worked tirelessly to piece together the events of that night. Forensic evidence collected from the scene, including the trajectory of blood spatter and the positioning of the bodies, contradicted Sef's account of events. Additionally, Sef's financial records revealed that he stood to gain significantly from his family's deaths, with life insurance policies and property valued at over $1.5 million. The breakthrough. The breakthrough in the case came when investigators discovered that Sef had purchased items matching the description of the murder weapons and graffiti spray paint shortly before the murders. Moreover, they found evidence of Sef's attempts to manipulate his family's financial affairs, including forging his father's signature to transfer large sums of money to his account. With mounting evidence against him, Sef Gonzales was arrested on June 13, 2002, and charged with 3 counts of murder. During his police interviews, Sef maintained his innocence, claiming that he had nothing to do with the deaths of his family. However, the evidence told a different story. The trial and conviction. The trial of Sef Gonzales began in May 2004 and quickly captured national attention. The prosecution presented a compelling case supported by forensic evidence, financial records, and witness testimonies that painted a damning picture of Sef's motives and actions. The prosecution argued that Sef had meticulously planned the murders to gain control of his family's wealth and escape the pressures of his academic failures and perceived parental disapproval. They detailed how he had staged the crime scene to mislead investigators and fabricated an alibi for the night of the murders. The defense attempted to cast doubt on the forensic evidence and suggested that the murders were the result of a home invasion by unknown assailants. However, the jury was not convinced by these arguments. The sheer weight of evidence against Sef, coupled with his suspicious behavior and financial motives, left little room for doubt. On May 20, 2004, Sef Gonzales was found guilty of the murders of his parents and sister. He was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. The verdict brought a measure of closure to the extended Gonzales family and the community, who had been deeply affected by the brutality of the crimes. Psychological analysis. The case of Sef Gonzales highlights the dark complexities of human behavior and the potential for extreme actions driven by a combination of psychological and situational factors. Sef's actions suggest a deep-seated resentment towards his family, exacerbated by his perceived failures and the pressure to meet high expectations. Psychological assessments of Sef Gonzales indicated traits consistent with narcissistic personality disorder, characterized by a lack of empathy, a grandiose sense of self-importance, and a willingness to exploit others for personal gain. His calculated planning and staging of the crime scene demonstrate a chilling detachment from the gravity of his actions. Impact on the community. The brutal murders of the Gonzales family had a profound and lasting impact on the North Ryde community and beyond. The sheer horror of the crime, combined with the betrayal of a son murdering his own family, shocked and appalled people across the nation. The case prompted discussions about the pressures faced by young people to meet familial and societal expectations and the potential consequences of unresolved psychological issues. The community rallied around the surviving members of the Gonzales family, offering support and solidarity in the face of the tragedy. Vigils and memorial services were held to honor the memory of Teddy, Mary, and Clodine, and efforts were made to provide assistance to those affected by the crime. Media coverage and public reaction. The Gonzales family murders received extensive media coverage, both during the investigation and the trial. The harrowing details of the crime and the betrayal involved captivated the public's attention and sparked widespread outrage. The media played a crucial role in keeping the case in the public eye and maintaining pressure on law enforcement to bring Sef Gonzales to justice. Public reaction to the case was one of shock and disbelief. The calculated brutality of the murders and the financial motives behind them were difficult for many to comprehend. The case also highlighted the need for greater awareness of the psychological factors that can drive individuals to commit such extreme acts of violence. Lessons learned. The Sef Gonzales case offers several important lessons for society. First and foremost, it underscores the critical importance of thorough investigations and the role of forensic evidence in solving complex crimes. The persistence and dedication of the investigators were instrumental in uncovering the truth and bringing Sef to justice. The case also highlights the need for comprehensive mental health services and early intervention for individuals displaying signs of psychological distress or manipulative behavior. Addressing these issues proactively can help prevent future tragedies and protect potential victims. Continuing the fight for justice. Despite the conviction of Sef Gonzales, the fight for justice continues for the surviving members of the Gonzales family and the community. Efforts to support victims of violent crime and raise awareness about the psychological factors that can drive such behavior have been ongoing. Advocacy groups have worked to promote better resources and support for victims and their families, emphasizing the need for vigilance and community solidarity in the face of such heinous acts. The legacy of the Gonzales family murders serves as a stark reminder of the potential for human cruelty and the importance of protecting the most vulnerable members of society. The memory of Teddy, Mary, and Clodine Gonzales serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring impact of such crimes and the ongoing fight for justice and protection. If you found this video informative and want to hear more true crime stories, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Click the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Thanks for watching, and remember to stay informed and stay safe. Until next time, take care.